You are listening to a broadcast of the First Congregational United Church of Christ, Phoenix.
Good morning, First Church.
Good morning.
As you all get settled, we're going to have just a few announcements that we need to make this morning. A lot going on here at First Church. Good thing. For the very first announcement, I'm going to call up a guest, and this Sunday it is not Clint Eastwood. It's one of our own, George Burson.
Good morning, First Church.
Good morning.
Welcome, everybody. This week, my partner David and I really had very exciting experience. We went to the Faith and Fairness program that was going on that I spoke about last week. And one of the things that really was impressive was how far we have come in the last 40 years. But I think one of the important things that we walked away from it was how much work there still is to be done and how important it is to have our voices heard, both politically and in our surroundings where we're at. And I'm coming to you today as the team leader for the interim transition team. And we've been tasked with visioning for the future of First Church, which will be part of the process in getting the profile of the church together and finding our new settled pastor. And it is really, really important for us to get the information from you because without you, we cannot put it together. And it's really important for your voices to be heard. And so what we have been doing is we've started a series with Pastor Wally where you will meet with him in small groups and discuss different things within the church. In addition to that, we've set up 3 congregational conversations. And so basically what will be happening with that is based on the results from the surveys that we received from you, and thank you very much for all of you who did respond. It really kind of gave us an idea of what is going on in the church, what the concerns of the congregation is, what the hopes are, and what we can do for the future to make First Congregational the place that we all really want it to be and help it to grow. So with the congregational conversations, we've set up 3 based off of the results from the surveys. The first one will be next Sunday, and we're inviting all of you to attend that. It'll be in Pilgrim Hall after the service. And the topic for that one will be a look at our worship experience. We've also put together a more extensive survey, which we'll be finalizing tomorrow night at our meeting. And we will be sending it out in an email blast to all of you. So if for some reason you're not able to attend next week, you can still fill out that survey, email it back to the church, or drop it off if you come to church next Sunday, so that we will get your input. And it'll be more of a discussion about what is going on in our worship experience. And already we've started taking some steps. You see the large print order of worship. We've kind of condensed the passing of the peace. We're starting to work on those things. But we want to have a good, positive conversation where a lot of the congregation is there, and we can just discuss together in a very polite and caring way, constructively, what we can do to make our services better. The next conversation will be on October 14th, and that one will be involving membership. And the topic will be how we can grow, attract, involve, and retain our membership, and what types of programs will help us to do that. We will also have surveys for that one and the third one. But that will take a look at the internal workings of the church, what kind of programs we have going here, where we maybe can start some new programs, how people can get involved with it, and see what we're needing in-house. The third conversation will be November 11th. That will be First Church, Social Justice, and Community Outreach. And we'll take a look at what we're doing within the community, what social justice issues we're dealing with, and what possibly we can do to strengthen that, and also any new programs that we could possibly look into. So it's really, really important to hear from all of you, for all of you to be part of the conversation, and for all of you to have your voices heard so that we can really make First Church all that it can be. Thank you.
Thanks, George. They say it takes 7 times for somebody to hear something in order for them to remember it. I don't know that you've heard that message 7 times, so we're going to say it one more time. Please participate in these conversations. Your voice is very important for this word to get out. So please participate. Visitors, are there any visitors with us today? We have a small gift to give you. So if you are a visitor, can you raise your hand up high? Oh, great, there's a whole bunch back there. Welcome, welcome. Today is our open house. I hope everyone plans on coming over to Pilgrim Hall immediately following service. There's all of the teams that are involved here at First Church have tables set up, and so you can get a lot of information about what currently is going on in the teams here at First Church. So please plan on coming over. And there's just a little bit of an incentive for you to come over. You're going to see cards like this at each table, all right? So that'll compel you to go to each table. And you get one. You can pick one up at any table, and then you put your name on the front. Yes, put your name anywhere on, yes, right here. It says print your name above, right here. And then on the back, you'll see 10 boxes. As you visit each table, you ask the person who's leading the table to sign your card. It's evidence that you were there. Once you've gotten your 10 signatures, then you put the card into the box on the coffee table next to the kitchen for a chance to win, ding, 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 $20. So, incentive. Please go over there, check out the tables, talk to the team leaders, consider working with them. They always got big and little projects for you to work on. The drawing's going to be at 12:25, and you must be present to win. 12:25, that's easy. All right. Oh, that's the open house. Sages is meeting this Wednesday, the 12th, at 10 o'clock in Anthony Lounge for a potluck and a program. Liberty Wildlife is going to be the group presenting. Movie night, there's a correction here. In your program, it says it's Friday the 14th. It is not. It is Friday the 21st. They're going to be screening Midnight in Paris in Libby Parlor at 7 p.m., hosted by our own Jack Evans. I'm going to let you read the rest of the announcements on your own so that we can get to worship. Are there any other announcements from the floor that I haven't covered?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Sue Barks. And she told me to call her up and I forgot. Sorry. But, she left me in the lurch one day too. I'm getting you back to that.
Yes, I was stuck in traffic one time and Lisa had to cover for me, which was a really important lesson to learn because we should all be prepared for anything could happen, right? So I was helping her really. That's what I'm going with. What I'm looking for today are people to be sure and stop by over in the Growth and Good News booth. We're setting up a booth, and there's a prototype set up right now. It doesn't have everything in it that we will have when it's completed, but I'm looking for feedback, comments, constructive criticism, and so any ideas or thoughts you might have of things you'd like to see added or a little extra something. And it's going to be one that we use for our festivals that are coming up, which are the Rainbow Festival on October 6th and 7th this fall, and then the Pride and Parade festivals on April 6th and 7th next year. So I'm also going to be signing up volunteers to come and staff the booths. Anybody that is interested in stopping by for a couple of hours during the day on October 6th or 7th, I would love to have you there. We are going to train you and provide you with the information that we want you to be giving to folks. You do not have to give the history of the church. It's really going to be some real simple, basic bullet points. So please stop by, and again, there'll be little sticky pads that you can write little comments on, little Post-it notes. So whatever comments you can fit on a Post-it note, which will be challenging for some of you here, I would be happy to entertain any ideas or thoughts you might have. I'm also looking for someone who sews, and specifically someone who has ever worked with ripstop nylon fabric. If you have done that, please, I have a real simple project. It's just I've never worked with ripstop before, so I'm looking for someone that has. And stop by the booth again to talk to me about that. I've got some fabric here, and I'll explain what I want, so that's what I'm looking for. And is Jim Counts here today? Yay, I need to see you afterwards. Come find me. Okay, thanks.
Not going to touch that. All right, if there are no other announcements, I know the Ritual of Friendship pads have already been distributed, at least I think they have, so make sure they're making their way down the aisle so everyone can sign in so we can send you a note and let you know how much we care about you. So if there are no other announcements, let's worship God together.
Yeah.
You are listening to a broadcast of the First Congregational United Church of Christ, Phoenix.